The State Board of Education, no exception, considering hundreds of millions of dollars in cuts after the legislature asked for suggestions on things it could cut out of its budget. Chris Jones and our Beyond the Books education unit have been digging into the numbers.
Guys, we are talking about cuts to 24 programs, cuts to special education kids, cuts to teachers, cuts to teachers' salary. All these cuts could be devastating for education.
We finished the legislative session with a banner year with education funding.
It was just a month and 10 days ago that Utah lawmakers, teachers, and parents celebrated an historic 10% increase in new spending on education.
And then COVID-19 and the world changes on a dime.
But today, the Utah State Board of Education took on the somber task of considering cutting between 2 and 10% of its budget. That's between $76 and $380 million of slashed school cash.
Devastating.
Former teacher and current Democratic State Representative Joe Briscoe says any cut deeper than 2% would mean teachers would lose their jobs. This in a state with among the largest class sizes in the country.
Anything beyond 2% cuts, we're looking at reduction in teachers.
On the chopping block, special education programs, teacher raises, scholarships, money for principals and vice principals, and school security.
It's alarming and it's concerning.
Heidi Matthews, president of the Utah Education Association, says the cuts will ravage education, particularly in a time when some students will need millions of dollars in extra help to get back on track after being sidelined for months by school closures triggered by the coronavirus.
The amount of cuts that are being asked for are really going to be potentially just devastating for our students.
In the final analysis, the Utah State Board of Education did everything they could to try and save salaries and positions for these teachers. But ultimately, they will go ahead and pass these numbers, 2, 5, and 10% cuts, onto the state legislature. It'll be up to them to decide what kinds of cuts we will see. Guys, back to you.